Hey everyone, I'm Taylor. I'm the chiropractor here at Scan Strength Chiropractic and Scan Strength, the fitness facility in Skaneateles, New York. Dan's gonna be my model today. We're gonna be talking a little bit about some of that like upper back tension and mobility issues that you can sometimes get when you work at a desk all day or you constantly find yourself on your phone or in this position right here. What we wanna do, this position, a lot of people like to say, oh, your posture, you need to work on your posture, oh, your posture is horrible. Really, we want to be able to move in all these different directions, right? So there's not one posture that's going to be bad for you unless something's painful, but we want to be able to have the freedom to move as much as we need to in any range of motion that we need to. So if you're constantly in one position, then try to open things up and move around a little bit. That might be relieving for some of your mid-back pain, especially if you find yourself like constantly in those positions for long periods of time, hours at a time, that kind of thing. So these would be some good like little desk stretches, get up, get around, you know, move a little bit differently. So the first one is going to be, and we're using this net to kind of mimic a wall because I want you to see what we're looking at right here. But the first one is going to be a little bit of like an upper back and shoulder kind of opener, okay? So Dan's going to be my model. He's going to come right up into the net right here. We're going to pretend that this is almost like a wall, okay? So his shoulder is almost directly up against that wall, perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through some shoulder circles, but we're going to use the wall as kind of a range of motion assistance, okay? So you're going to come all the way up. And at first, notice how his palm is facing the camera, so it's facing you. The back of his hand is closest to the wall, okay? So he's gonna keep that position and he's gonna continue into shoulder flexion until he gets all the way up top. And then notice how his hand switches and then he can continue backwards. Perfect, good. So the wall can kind of help you ease into more range of motion if you need more of that. Or if you need, you can step away from the wall a little bit in just a few inches and then try to keep it as close to you as possible and use the wall as something you don't want to touch, right? So then it's something that we are kind of encouraging more range of motion just using that as a prop. So that's a really good one, is just kind of going through that range of motion. Good for the upper back, good for the shoulder, the arms, good for any kind of warm up before like an upper body sport, something like that.